Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, for the last couple of years on The Walking Dead, we've had a few of the lead stars leaving the show, not getting killed off, just not wanting to be on the show anymore, and their characters getting written out. So, I mean, if you're watching season 1 or season 4, there's not a lot of characters that have been there since then that are still on the show right now, because most characters have either been killed off or their character got written out because the actor didn't want to be on the show anymore. The actors that played Rick and Maggie, they didn't want to be on the show anymore. So instead of killing them off, the writers wrote out their characters so that the characters could possibly return. And then now we've got the actress playing Michonne wanting to leave, and she's leaving now, and this is going to be her last season, and she's only going to be in one more episode, and then her character is going to be written out or killed off or whatever they end up doing with her. Probably just written out. I think she and Rick are going to be in the movies. They're going to see each other again in the movies, but that's just my theory. So yeah, it's kind of been a bummer, just all the actors that have been leaving. I mean, Rick Grimes was the main star. You know, he was the main character. Andrew Lincoln was just, I mean, he was just awesome. I felt like he just took you with him on the show. You know, you're with Rick on that journey the whole time. And with him gone, especially, I just feel like there's just an absence in the show that you just can't quite fill up. You can't quite ignore it. It's just sort of there. I think season 2 has been good. It's been kind of disappointing. I'm hoping the back half is a step up from the first half. The first half was a little boring and fillery, but there were parts that I liked. But still, you just feel that, like, you feel that, like, it's the first season without Rick. It's the first full season without any Rick, and it just sucks. It just sucks. I think most people are feeling it. They're just like, man, I wish Rick was here. It's just kind of a bummer. I mean, it is what it is. I don't want them to cancel the show, obviously. There's still a bunch of characters, a bunch of new characters that I care about. But as far as, like, the old characters go, like characters from the first 4 seasons, even first 5 seasons at this point, there's not a lot of them left. A lot of them have either been killed off or they left. 2 characters that we've had the entire time, ever since season 1, are Daryl and Carol. They're the only characters from season 1 that have been on the show the entire time. And they're 2 of only 4 characters from season 1 that are possibly still alive. We've got Daryl, Carol, and then Rick and Morgan. Those are the only characters from season 1 that are alive. But the only characters from season 1 that are on the show right now are Daryl and Carol. And then we've got some of the older characters like Rosita, Eugene, Gabriel. So we've got a few, but Daryl and Carol are pretty much the 2 big originals. And I know that the actors sign contracts where they do a few more years and they get paid no matter what, you know, this and that. But I've been wondering, you know, how long are Daryl and Carol's actors going to stay? We don't really know how long, we don't even know how long The Walking Dead is going to go on. Some people are saying 12 seasons, some people are saying 20 seasons. I feel like 12 seasons would be a little short. I'm hoping season 12 is not the last one. I'm hoping we at least get to season 13, because I still feel like right now we have so much new territory, just so many new characters, so much new material. I'm hoping we at least get to season 13. I think there's enough. There's enough to get to that long. But yeah, I mean, how long are we going to have the actors that played Daryl and Carol? If the actors that played Daryl and Carol want to leave, does that mean the show is going to end, or will they just be written out like everyone else? If we lose Daryl and Carol, I mean, that's going to hurt the show. I mean, the show is already hurting from the absence of Rick, Michonne. Maggie's about to come back, so that's good. Hopefully we get Maggie back around the same time Michonne leaves. But I mean, we've been filling these absences, you know, and if Daryl and Carol's actors decide, hey, I've been doing the show for over a decade, I don't want to be in it anymore, I'm super rich, you know, I'm in my 50s, 60s, whatever, because I think they're both in their 50s, maybe they just want to retire, I don't know, but I mean, that's gonna hurt, like it won't kill the franchise, because AMC, AMC just cares about the money. They're in it for the money. So they are going to continue to do spin-offs and movies. They're going to milk the franchise for all it's worth, but it'll definitely hurt the main show, and at that point you might just want to end the main show if we lose those two original characters. I mean, I'm not saying the show can't go on, but I just, I mean, it's like Game of Thrones, but there's no one from season one. I think a lot of people would just be like, man, screw this. I don't want to watch this show. There's no one from season one, none of the Starks or anything. I think it's like, if we lose all the old characters because everyone's dead or left, it's just kind of disappointing. Now, I know with the actor that played Norman Reedus, he's indicated several times that he wants to stay on the show until the show ends. So hopefully he means that. Hopefully if The Walking Dead gets 15 seasons, we get Daryl for all 15. I think that'd be awesome. I know he's rich, but hopefully he's committed. He's done the first 10, and he doesn't seem like he's tired yet. He seems like he's loving his job, so hopefully we'll get Daryl for as long as the show goes on. Now with Carol, I don't really know. The actress hasn't really said how long she wants to stay. I don't know if maybe she'll want to leave after her contract goes up. I believe her contract goes out after season 12 or 11. So I don't know how long she wants to stay. Maybe she wants to stay a long time. Maybe she wants to leave because she's already rich. Maybe she wants to leave after season 12. Maybe Daryl and Carol's actors, they haven't publicly revealed this, but maybe behind the scenes they're like, look, we both want to leave after season 12, so you can either, write us out, kill us off by then, or you can, if you want to wrap the show up and give everyone a proper ending, because we don't want to do this anymore after season 12. Keep in mind, they don't have to tell us that, publicly. They don't have to tell the audience, hey, we're going to leave after season 12, They could just tell the writers that behind the scenes, and now the writers have to work around that, and then season 12 is going to be like the ending because they don't want the show without Daryl and Carol, so might as well end the show. I don't know, something like that. I mean, the show can survive without Daryl and Carol. I don't know if it would be, a good thing, because I'm telling you, I mean, losing the original characters, it's taking a toll on the show. It already has been. With Rick and Maggie gone, Michonne's about to be gone, it has taken a toll. And Daryl, Carol leaving, I keep being worried about, when's the day going to happen when Negan's actor's like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, or Aaron's actor's like, hey, I'm moving on to other things, I'm not going to be on the show anymore. You're like, who's going to be next? Who's going to be next in line to be like the actor that's sick of being on the show and just asked to be written off? Hopefully it's not Daryl or Carol or Negan or anyone too big, because we need what's left. We need the characters that are left. We need the remaining people. We don't need any more actors wanting to leave the show. So hopefully the actors that are on this show will stay around for a long time and are committed to the audience and are committed to their fans and are committed to telling the story, this full story. It's The Walking Dead. They should have known what they got themselves into. Are the actors just joining the show to make money and then leave and bolt out? Or, I mean, do they actually care about telling the completed story? This is supposed to be a zombie story that could go on for 20 years. I mean, you should know that before you join the show. You should know what type of show it is. I mean, look at the comics. Look at how long that comics went on. So you should know that it's going to be a long story, and that when you're joining the show, you should be committed to it, not just being like, okay, 5 years, time to cash out my checks and be done. So hopefully no more actors leave. Hopefully maybe we can keep the ones we have and characters just get killed off naturally, and maybe we can keep Daryl and Carol and Negan and Judith and the other important players until the end of the series. Hopefully. But we'll see. I just hope no more actors try to leave the show, because it's getting tiring. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 750 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 800 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters, and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 800. We're almost at 800, just 50 more subscribers, 50 more people hitting that subscribe button, and then we will be at that super awesome 800 subscriber milestone. Super, super excited to get to that. We're getting pretty close to the first K. Definitely super excited for that. But yeah, with all that said, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.